All right. Hello and welcome everybody. If you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know that everything is okay and we can continue. So can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Yes, yes, no, 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 yes, no. Yes. All right. People say yes. Cool. So hello everyone, wonderful people of the internet, my fantastic tribe, my Smrt tribe and my Food AF tribe. Welcome to another class. It's Wednesday as usual. It's 3 p.m. here at Vancouver. And today is December the 13th. So awesome. Everybody says they can hear me. That is great. Wonderful to see all of you guys. Thank you for coming back again. I love you guys for that. And I see a lot of new faces this week, which is always cool. I love it when I see new people in the chat and in the class. So hello and welcome to everybody. Let's give out a few shout outs here. So shout out to my usual suspects, of course, Julian, Jacqueline, Patricia. We have Bisma. Did I see Bisma in the chat? I think I saw Bisma in the chat, or I don't remember. There's Summer is here. Who else do we have? We have Jamshid, who is new to the class. Welcome, Jamshid. Very, very, very nice to have you. We have Ottoman. We have Abdul Min'im, and Jacqueline is in the chat also as usual. Dalia is here. Welcome, Dalia. And we have Ilham. I think I saw Ilham also in the chat. Welcome, Ilham, to the class. We've got Judith as usual. Thank you, Judith, for always coming to the classes. Frederick is also in the house. We have John Oliveira. Summer is here as usual. We have Slow-Mo. I like your name. That's a cool name. Slow-Mo. I like that. Who else do we have? There's lots of you today. We have Isabel or Isabella. Hello, Isabella. Welcome to the class. Thank you for coming. Pascal is also in the house. We have Adam. We have lots of you guys. There's lots of people today. Lots of new names that I have not seen before. Bisma, yes. Bisma is in the chat. And wow, there's a lot of you. Rosa, of course, is here as usual. Thank you, Rosa, for coming to the class every time. Turan, welcome, Turan. Thank you for coming to the class. I think this is your first time. Beatrice is also in the class. Jundi made it today to the class. Thank you, Jundi, for coming. All right, so let's. Julio is also in the class. Julio is at work. Ooh, Julio, I don't know if I can support you watching this when you're at work, because that's not cool. We'll get into trouble for that. But thanks, thanks for watching even when you're at work. Jundi says there's a lot of J's here. Yes, there are. There's a lot of people whose name starts with J. Arij, hello Arij, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming. Hi Rosa, yes, I'm very well. Thank you. Awesome sauce. Okay, so let's see how you guys are doing. And I think my face looks a little bit dark, or it looks like it's not dark. And unfortunately, you guys, I forgot how to change the light. I don't know where to do that from. So I hope it's not too dark and that you guys can see me pretty okay. But yeah, I forgot where we changed the contrast from. So like I said, welcome to this week's class. This week we are going to be talking about the future. So we're going to be talking a little bit about will and about be going to. Muhitinkan. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not, but Muhitinkan is saying, you're not dark, sir. Life is dark. What you said is very dark also. Life is not as dark as most of us like to make it out to be Muhitinkan. But yeah, life is tough, but it's not dark. I wouldn't say life is dark. Life is not bad, right? It depends on how you look at it. All right, everybody says nothing wrong with my color. Everything looks good. All right, so let's get down to it. So if this is your first time to my class, hello and welcome, and thank you so much for coming to share your awesome, valuable time with me. My name is Karim. I've been an English teacher here at CCEL in Vancouver for the last almost 6 years. I started in 2012, and I've been using Smrt ever since. I also teach at Canadian College, a couple of college courses. So that's who I am. Yeah, and welcome to the class. So thank you guys for coming. Let me just, first of all, let me make myself go a little bit smaller here. So, oh, where did I go? I disappeared. There we go. I love doing this. It looks like magic, right? I can disappear and become smaller and bigger, and I love playing around with this stuff. Life is good. Yes, life is good, Ottoman, right? Life is good. If you believe life is good, it can definitely be so. Yeah, I disappeared, but I came back. All right, so let me guys show you the things, or the important things that I should show you every week. So remember, you are watching these awesome classes on Smrt English. So you guys already know that. This is where you are watching me right now, right? So if you have not done so already, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification. A lot of people every week, I say this every week, people always ask, how do we know when is the next class, or when is the next class, or when is Sean's next class, or when is Kent's next class? So just subscribe to the channel, you guys, and click on the bell notification, and there you go. You will see when the next classes are going to be coming, and you'll get notifications about them, right? So so just subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification. So so that's where you can find me and Sean and Kent and any new teachers that we're going to add to our growing family. So if you scroll down on the main page on Smrt, you will find Sean's face. So that's Sean's face. You can look at Sean's face. Look, but don't touch. No touching. Just look at Sean's face. Now look at my face and click on my face. Right? When you click on my face, it will take you to my page, which is Smrt English with Karim. And you guys have been doing a fantastic job. You guys have been subscribing, and our numbers have been increasing. So we are up to 562 subscribers right now. A high five. Very well done. But our mission is still not complete, you guys. And for the people that have been following me for a while now, you should know our mission is to beat Sean's subscriber number, which keeps going up every week, right? It's turning out to be a difficult mission, but I believe that we can do it, right? One day we will surpass, right? We'll be much more. We'll have more subscribers than Sean. So don't forget, click on my face. Don't click on Sean's face. You can look at his face, but don't click on it. Click on my face, and it will take you to my channel, and you guys can check out my channel, right? So I post some extra English stuff on my channel that you can check out. So I do something called Phrases with Karim. I just share phrases with you guys, right, in very short videos that are about 1 minute, 2 minutes, and it's fun, right? So I share a phrase, and you guys can guess what it means. And also I shoot some videos about Vancouver, right? So Vancouver out and about. You'll see that, you know, whenever I'm walking around or I see something interesting or something, I take, again, a very short video, and I hope you guys like them, right? So go to my channel, Smrt English with Karim, subscribe over there too, and let's beat Sean's subscriber number, you guys. We can do it. I believe that we can do it. Yes, we are getting close to Sean's subscriber number, Rosa, but Sean always keeps inching away, and that's a good expression for you guys. Inching away, right? That means he keeps a distance, right? That is a bit farther than mine, right? So that's an expression, inching away. Also, if you guys don't know, I have a personal channel on YouTube, and it's called Food AF. So this is not related to English. This is my personal channel. It's a cooking channel. I cook. I talk about food. I talk about some technology things every now and then that are related to the channel that I use, right, to make the channel. So if you like food, or if you like to eat like the rest of us, please go check out my food channel, right? I hope you guys will like it, and I think you'll find some interesting dishes over there. I can't say what the AF stands for, Jundi, because this is a clean PG-13 class, right? But if you go to my channel, you'll find out what it means, right? You'll find out what it means. So yeah. So that's it, Food AF. Please go check me out over there. I just released a new video 2 days ago, which is great, and you guys should watch. This is the best roast beef that you will ever taste in your life. So go and check it out and subscribe to my food channel. I would highly, highly appreciate it, and I'll be very thankful to you guys if you do that. Thank you so much. What else do we have? So Facebook. On Facebook, you guys should know this by now. You can find me on Facebook on Karim Smrt Live, but more importantly, you should join our group, right? So we have a Learn English on Facebook with Smrt group, and it's a really cool group. It has more than 24,000 members, which is pretty large. It's a big group. And everybody's great, right? So we like to help each other out. People are really, really cool in the group, and they help each other out with English, right? So one more time, it's called Learn English on Facebook with Smrt, and you guys can go and join the group. You are more than welcome to, right? And we can help you out with your English questions and things like that. Guys, please remember, keep the chat clean. Yeah, keep the chat clean for Smrt classes, please, right? So no bad words in the chat. Keep it nice and keep it clean, right? I'd appreciate that. And oh, we got a new oh, there we go. We have some people joining the group right now. Very good. That was fast. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, right? So Learn English on Facebook with Smrt. You can find it there, or if you also want, you can connect with me, and it's Karim Smrt Live on Facebook. And that is it. So let's get down to this week's class. What are you guys doing in the chat? I have seen your food channel. It's very fun and interesting. Oh, thanks, Pascal. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, Rosa's going to cook the roast beef tomorrow. Woohoo! I want pictures, Rosa. I want pictures. I want to see pictures of that roast beef. All right, so here we go. Before we start, as usual, let's do last week's movie quote of the week. And this was the movie quote for last week, if you guys forgot. So it says, a minute ago, this was the safest job in the world. Now it's turning into a bad day in Bosnia. And so this is a quote from an awesome movie. It's not a new movie, I would say. It's a bit old now, but it's a fantastic movie, and it's called Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, right? So Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. It's an old movie, as I said. It came out that belonged to him, right? So so if you haven't seen this, you should watch it. It's a really, really cool movie. The only thing is it's British, right? So if you're not used to a British accent, it might be a little bit difficult, but you can always watch with subtitles, right? So try to find it with subtitles, and it's a really, really cool movie, so check it out. Now, the winner of last week and the person who snatched the title was Smrt. So Smrt was the person that won last week. And where is it? I'm going to show you guys. Where are the comments? Where are the comments? They're gone. We lost the, oh, there we go. So there are the comments. So as you can guys see, if I put it in order, sort by newest first, and there you go, right? So Smrt was first, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. So Smrt, a virtual, a high five. Yes, Smrt got the title. So sorry, Julian, you were fast, but you were not fast enough, right? So Julian and Smrt and Patricia usually compete for the movie quote of the week, and they're pretty fast. I'm always surprised by how fast you guys can find the movies. But yeah, Smrt was the winner. So that's great. Good job, Smrt. Makawi, hello, Makawi. Welcome to the class. Thank you very much. And Mollebot. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but yeah, Mollebot. If that's your name, I'll just call you Moll, right? So I'll just say the first part, Moll. That's easier, I think. Mohammed, hello, Mohammed. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. So let's get to it, you guys. We've wasted enough time, and let's get into today's lesson. So. Again, if you're new, I'm currently, what I'm doing is I'm going through the intermediate, which is Smrt 120, right? So that's sort of an intermediate-ish kind of level in Smrt. So sort of intermediate, lower intermediate, depends really. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we are continuing this week, and this week we are talking about future. So if you notice, there's a number 1, so there's going to be future number 2, which we're going to be talking about next week, right? So I'm going to be talking about that next week. And oh, I almost forgot. It's the holiday season, you guys. So happy holidays and Merry Christmas wherever you are in the world. And I hope you guys are having a great time. Or I hope you're going to have good plans for the holiday, or at least you're going to have fun, right? Everybody's looking forward to the holidays right now, except for my college students, because they have final exams and they're very stressed these days, which is normal, I guess. Okay. So we're going to be talking about the future this week. Remember, number 2 is going to be next week, right? So we're going to be talking about the future again next week, or basically continuing, right, what we are going to start today. So let's get to it, you guys. So let's start. Yes, it is exam season, Summer. It's exam season in Vancouver. People in university here and colleges, they're going through their exams right now. So yeah, so my college students are doing their exams at the moment. Ah, thank you guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Okay, so here we go. Talking about the future, right? So when discussing the future, I'm just going to read simply from the lesson here. So when discussing the future, English speakers usually use the modal verb will or the phrase be going to, right? So will or be going to. Remember, we're talking about the future, right? So things that are going to happen, right? Or things that will happen, right? They did not happen yet. Sometimes English speakers use present tenses to describe the future, right? Now, I know that sounds a little bit strange, but don't worry about that. We are going to explain everything today, right? So hopefully everything will make sense by the end of today's lesson. So just remember this. Sometimes English speakers use present tenses to describe the future. It is also common to describe future events using the modal verbs may or might, right? So remember that. It's also very, very common, if you're talking about the future, to use may or might, right? To show that there is a possibility, right? That something could happen, right? It might happen or it may happen, right? Both of them basically have the same meaning. So let's take a look at some examples first before we start getting into it. Solo Wolf. Hello, Solo Wolf. Welcome to the channel. I like your name. That's a cool name, Solo Wolf. You know, wolves are my favorite animal. So yeah, that's a cool name, Solo Wolf. All right, so let's get to it. So first sentence says, "We'll have a wonderful time." Now, of course, all of you know will is the contracted form, right? So all you're saying here is we will, right? We will have a wonderful time, right? So will is when you contract it, right? So the will contracts or becomes smaller with we, and that's how we write it, right? It's a very common way, especially when you're talking or just chatting or talking casually with your friends. Yeah, I know you're not an animal, Solo Wolf. I just said wolves are my favorite animal. I'm sure you're not, or I'll be very impressed with your typing skills if you were. But I know that. All right, so let's continue. It's going to be a busy weekend, right? So it's going to be a busy weekend. So the weekend is not here yet, right? It's not the weekend. It's before the weekend. But you think, right, or you have, you know that it's going to be a busy weekend, right? For a few reasons that we will talk about the more we go, right? We're just giving some examples in the beginning just to sort of show you how the sentences look like. And then we'll talk about the whys, or why do we do things like this. One more. Jane is leaving the country next week. Jane is leaving the country next week, right? So Jane, one more time, Jane is leaving the country next week. And a lot of you have been, I'm watching you guys, you're writing examples, and you're writing examples basically with all the different structures that we're using, which is pretty good, right? I had no doubt that this will probably be easy for most of you, right? So I'm feeling a little sick. I might go to bed early tonight. I'm feeling a little sick, right? So right now, I'm feeling a little sick, and then I'm talking about the future, right? Maybe after a few hours or whatever, and you say, I might go to bed early tonight, right? I might go to bed early tonight. So that's the part that did not happen yet, right? I might Notice remember we said it's common to use may or might, right, to describe future events. Okay, so now let's see what we're talking about. Let's see why do we say things the way that we do it, or what are the reasons, right, behind this grammar. Can we also say a bit sick? I'm feeling a bit sick. Oh, you mean I'm feeling a bit sick? Yes. You definitely can, Jamshed. No problems with that. I'm feeling a bit sick. I might go to bed early tonight. Yep, no problems whatsoever. All right, so let's continue. Decisions made at the moment of speaking. So now this is where we start to differentiate between why do we use will sometimes and why do we use going to, right, or be going to. So will, very, very, very simply, is used when you make a decision at the time that you are talking with somebody, right? So you did not plan it, right? You did not schedule it. This was not something that you decided before, right? No, you decided right now, the moment that you're talking, the moment that you're having a conversation. So let's take a look at some examples. I'm tired. I think I'll take a short nap. All right, so let's think about that. So you're sitting down and and you start to feel tired. So you're saying to yourself, "Oh man, I'm tired. I think I'll take a short nap." Right? I think I'll take a short nap. Now, why did I say I think I will? Because I just decided right now, right, that I want to take a nap. I did not know this before, right? I felt tired. Because I felt tired, suddenly I decided, right? So I decided right now while I was talking, right? While I was saying this sentence. I don't think I'll go to the party tonight. So again, imagine you're standing, you're having a conversation with a friend or with anybody, right? So they're asking you, hey, well, am I going to see you tonight? And so you decide right now, right? Am I going to see you tonight? And you're like, I don't think I'll go to the party tonight, right? For whatever reason. The reason is not important, but the point is, this is a decision that you made right now, right? It was not a plan. It was not something that you knew from before talking, right? You decided while you were talking. So so Solo Wolf is saying a spontaneous, not a spontious or a spontaneous, a spontaneous decision. Yeah, so exactly, yes. If you make a spontaneous decision, right, that's basically what it means, right? Spontaneous means it was not planned, it was something that happened right now. So yes. Instant, Bisma says, instant decisions. It's raining cats and dogs. I will not go to work today. Yeah, right? So instant decisions. Decisions that happen the moment that you are talking. Very good. Let's start making dinner. Let's start making dinner. I will make the salad, right? So again, you're just sitting, you're talking maybe with your wife, with your husband, with a friend, with your roommate. It doesn't matter who, but you're just saying, hey, let's start making dinner. I will make the salad, right? So I just decided now, right? I just thought about this now. I will make the salad. How about that? So that's it. That's really all you have to remember when you're using will, right? When you're thinking why, should I use will or be going to? Well, the difference is this. The difference is, did you decide right now about what you are saying? If the answer is yes, then we use will, right? So I hope that is clear. I try to make it as simple as possible. So yeah, so I hope that's clear for you guys. I'm bored. I think I'll go over to my friend's place, Rosa. To my friend's place. Yes, you need the preposition to there. But yeah, that's a good sentence, exactly, right? So I'm bored. You're sitting down, you're feeling bored, and then you decide suddenly, I think I will go over to my friend's place. Very good. Yes, exactly, that's it, right? You guys are getting it. Very nice. No. Mikawi is saying, yes, make the salad. That's what you do in your channel. That is what I do on my channel. And I think I did. I have a salad on my channel. I made one salad before. I should make another one. I haven't done a lot of salads, but yeah. But yeah, that is what I do on my channel. But that's, thanks, Mikawi. I'll attend the next live class on Smrt English. Yes, Judith. Now, if you decided this now, right? If this is your decision that you decided right now when you were talking, then yeah, I will attend the next live class on Smrt English. There is a good book to master grammar. It's called Practical English Grammar. Yeah, that is a good book actually. So that's a classic. Everybody knows about that book. Yep, that's a good book. Okay, carrying on. Now, for this reason, English speakers often use will when making offers, right? Agreeing to do something or promising to do something. Now, what do I mean for this reason? For what reason? For the reason of that we make the decision at the moment of speaking, right? So if you think about it, it's when you're making an offer, if you want to offer somebody something, most often the situation will be a situation that you think of right now, right? So I don't know, maybe I'm walking on the street, for example, and I see or actually, let's look at the examples in the unit, right? So all of this is coming up right now. But anyway, right? So just remember the different situations: making offers, agreeing to do something, promising to do something, or asking someone to do something, right? So basically requesting, right? Requesting somebody to do something. So let's take a look at the different situations. So the first one, remember, we said offering to do something. So let's have dinner at my house tonight. I'll make spaghetti. You're offering that, hey, I will make the spaghetti, right? That's an offer, basically, if you think about it, right? You're offering to make the spaghetti, right? So let's have dinner at my house tonight. I will make the spaghetti. I'll open the door for you. I will open the door for you, right? So maybe you're having some problems in the car, you can't get out or whatever. So it's like, hey, what's going on? Oh, don't worry, I will open the door for you, because it was not a plan, right? You need to open the door right now, and you're reacting to the situation. So I will open the door for you. Will you try? Will gives a little bit of formality when requesting. Yeah, yes, I would not disagree with that. Yeah, it sounds a little bit nicer if you use will. JB's in the class. Hello, JB. Welcome to the class. Don't worry. Better late than never. At least you came. I'll get the money for you. Yeah, Frederick, that's a good sentence. All right, so remember, number one, offering to do something for somebody, right? So that's a situation where we use will. We also talked about agreeing, right? If you agree, if you say yes to do something, right? So for example, do you want to get dinner tonight? Hey, do you want to get dinner tonight? Sure, I'll come over after dinner. Oh, sorry, not dinner. Do you want to get together tonight? I'm sorry, my mistake. Do you want to get together tonight, right? So somebody's asking you a question and you want to say yes, basically, so that which means you are agreeing. So so that's it, right? So hey, do you want to do this? And you're like, yeah, sure, I will do that, right? Because you decided now. You're responding to their question and you decided at the moment of speaking. Makawi says, I thought he opened the door because he is a gentleman. Well, yeah, that could be the reason too, right? I'll call Karim tonight. Yeah, yes, that's a good sentence. Awiye. Man, I wish I know that I'm saying your name right, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not. Awiye. I have no idea how to say your name, or if I'm saying it correct or not. But yes, that's a good sentence, right? I'll call Karim tonight. I will call Karim tonight. JB Solo Wolf says JB seems to be popular here. Well, yeah, JB's one of my usual suspects, right? So that's those are the people that I've been calling that have been since they started watching my class. They're usually here every single week, right? So JB is one of the OGs. If you guys know what that means, tell me in the chat. So JB is one of the OGs in my class. Shall gives the same meaning when we use it. Not in all situations. Not in all situations. Most of the time, yes, it can be interchanged with will, but not in all situations, right? Not everyone it's going to work in. Okay. Promising. So a promise is how do we describe a promise? Usually, so a promise is when you guarantee, right, that you will do something for someone, right? So that's I guess that's the simplest way I can explain what a promise is, right? So most people will say, yes, I promise I will do this, or some people say, yes, I swear, right? I swear, SWEAR. But that's really what it is you're just making the other person trust, right, that you will definitely do or not do what you are promising, right? So that's what a promise is. I don't know, Solo Wolf. That is not what I would consider a promise, but that's a funny thing. That's a funny sentence. Solo Wolf says promise is when you try to formally lie. No, that shouldn't be what a promise is. You could call my last name. Oh, Noor. Okay, yeah, you're right, Noor. That's an easy name to say, Noor. Patricia says, can we use shall for offers? Yes, you definitely can. Yeah, you can. You can use shall for offers. So, for example, if somebody comes over to your house and you can say, shall I bring you some water? Right? Shall I bring you some water? Or shall? Yeah. It works for offers. Rosa says, I think it means who attended the class or whatever since the beginning. Yep, you're very, very close, Rosa. So OG, I'll tell you what that means, you guys. Where's my thing? Quotes. So an OG. So the word OG actually, right? Actually stands for original gangster, right? So that's actually what OG stands for. So OG stands for original gangster. But how do we use it? What's the meaning when we say, "Oh, you're OG"? I'm missing a G there, right? So what does that mean? If I say you are OG, it just like you guys said, right? OG means you are one of the original people, one of the old people that used to do this, right? So you have a lot of respect and you are well known and people have a lot of respect for you because you've been one of the first or the original people that's been doing something for a long time, right? So you're the OGs. But that's that's what it means. Where were we? All right, so let's go back. All right, so remember, promising, right? So we explained what a promise is. Frederick says, accidentally I hit your car, and then you can say, I will repair it for you, I promise. Yeah, basically, right? Yep, you can use will exactly in that situation. Very good. Like to blaze a trail. You mean like for OG? Yeah, I would agree to that. Yeah. If you're OG, you probably, because yeah, you're famous, people know you, people have a lot of respect for you, so you probably blazed a trail, right? So that's some sort of veteran. That's an excellent synonym, Rosa. Yes, a veteran, right? You're a veteran in something, right? You have a lot of experience, you've been doing it for a long time, or you're one of the first and original people to do it. Very good. Yes, a veteran. That's what OG is. So a lot of you guys are OGs in my class. Okay, so let's take a look at the examples for promising. We should get together this weekend. I will give you a call, right? So think about it, right? You're making a plan right now, right? So this is the decision is happening while or as you are speaking, right? So hey, we should get together this weekend. Okay, I'll give you a call, right? So you decided right now, okay, I'll give you a call, and that's it. Keeping promises is not an easy thing for someone. All right, let's try to fix the sentence a little bit. Keeping promises is not an easy thing for someone who has memory loss, right? So we say memory loss, which is a noun. Oh, if you want to say the last part of your sentence, Judith, I would say keeping promises is not an easy thing for someone who can't remember what he or she promise or promises. Yeah. All right, so let's carry on. So, could I borrow some money? I'll pay you back tomorrow. I promise, right? Could I borrow some money? I'll pay you back tomorrow. I promise, right? So when we're making promises, will is very, very common. Okay, carrying on. So remember, we've talked about a few different situations, right? Offering to do something, we can use will. We've talked about agreeing to do something. We also can use will. And we've talked about making promises, right? Or promising somebody to do something or not to do something, right? We can also use will. Now, carrying on, asking someone to do something, right? So requesting, right? Or asking somebody to do something. Will you give me a hand this weekend? Hey, will you give me a hand this weekend? Sure, I will. Why not? Will you please close the door? It's pretty cold in here, right? So I say this every day, right? Not that it's pretty cold part, but I say to my students all the time, hey, will you please close the door? Will you please close the door, right? Usually it's because it's noisy, right? So I tell them to close the door. But yeah. Yeah, Jundi, that is a classic. Will you marry me? That is the classic of the classics. Yeah, will you marry me? That is yeah, that's a good sentence. Okay. Now, we've talked about will, so I'm going to do a very, very, or I should say I will do, right? Because I just decided this right now. So I will do a very quick recap about the things that we talked about, right? So remember, will, the main situations where we use will are situations where you decide about doing something while you are talking, right? While you are in the situation. So, for example, different situations that work with will are if you are making an offer, if you are agreeing to do something, if you are promising to do something, and if you are asking someone to do something, right? Or requesting somebody to do something. Will you please give me a lift home? Yes, that's a good sentence, Rosa. That's a very good sentence. Will you tell me stop bus, please? Will you tell me there's something not quite right in that sentence, Noor? Are you trying to say, will you tell me where the bus stop is, please? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, that's it. All of you guys have good sentences. Very good. So these are the situations and how, these are the situations where we use will, and that's why, right, or how we use it. Now, let's talk about be going to, or the present continuous, right? So two different styles of talking about the future when things are planned. So, now, remember, we said will is used for decisions that you make right now, right? They're for decisions that you make while you are talking, right? They're decisions that they were not planned. Now, plans made before the moment of speaking, right? So that's the main difference, right? So that's basically the difference between will and be going to, right? They're both used to say the same thing. The only difference is will is used for spontaneous, right? Or for things that you did not plan, things that happened while you were talking. And be going to, or the present continuous in the future, is basically what we use if you already have a plan. So let's take a look, right? So when we plan to explain our plans, or when we want, to explain our plans that we made before the moment of speaking, right? And this is the key, right? If you understand this part, then that's it. That's the lesson, right? Then you guys get it. You get the difference between will and be going to. So one more time, the main part. If you want to explain your plans, right? Which means something that I already decided, right? I decided this in the past. I already know this. This is not new, right? Then we use be going to or the present continuous, right? So we do not use will. So let's take a look. Be going to. I think I'm going to watch a movie when I go home tonight, right? So just to make the context clearer, so imagine, for example, let's do something here just to make things a little bit easier for you guys. Where's the... I need a pen. Where are the tools? The tools. Can't I draw in this? Why can't I draw? Well, okay, fine. Let's do it in a different way. Let's open this. All right, so this is a timeline, right? So imagine this is your timeline here. And so this is the past. This is now. And this is the future, right? So, so what was the sentence? Let's take a look at our sentence again, right? So it says, I think I'm going to watch a movie when I go home tonight, right? I think I'm going to watch a movie when I go home tonight. So imagine this was, well, let's make it the morning, right? Just so the example is clear. So today in the morning, when I was sitting, I decided that, hey, when I go home today, I will watch a movie, right? So that happened. It's now. This is now, right? So I decided that I'm going to watch the movie in the morning. And this is now. And then you are talking to me. So you come and you're talking to me. And hey, what are you doing today? And I say, oh, today I think I am going to watch a movie when I go home later, right? Why? Because you asked me now, but I already decided in the morning, right? So it's a plan. It's already a plan. It's something that I know is going to happen because I decided this in the morning. So I hope that this is clear, right, on the timeline. But that's it, basically. That's what be going is, right? So something that you decided before, when you're talking about it now, it's already a plan. It's already something that you decided. You know this is going to happen. So I think I'm going to watch a movie when I go home tonight. Are you going to visit your family this weekend? I am asking you if you have a plan, right? So don't get confused by this, because some people get confused when they see the question form. They're like, well, how is this a plan? It's a question and I'm asking you. Well, think of it this way. I'm asking you if you have a plan, right? So that's why, right? So we still say going. Are you going to visit your family this weekend? Arif says it's so clear. Fantastic. Then I am happy. If things are clear, I leave home a happy man. That is all I want from these classes, right? For them to be clear. Summer says, I'm going to attend Karim's class next week, inshallah. Yes, right? So if you already knew this before you said it, right? So if you planned this, if you already planned that I'm always going to watch Karim's classes, which you guys should, then yes, right? That's a good sentence. Very good. Makawi says, are you Arab? We established this a very long time ago, Makawi. Yes, I am originally from Egypt. So there you go. Okay, carrying on. Mikawi. Well, there you go. We're both from the same country. Isn't it a small world? Jamshid said, but you look like Afghans. You mean Afghani, right? well, that's fine too, right? Whatever it is that I look like to you guys is cool with me, right? I have some people who think I'm Brazilian, some people think I'm Mexican, some people think, a lot of people think that I'm from somewhere in Latin America. Some people think I'm Indian. Some people, like you right now, said I look Afghani. But, but yeah, look, it doesn't matter, right? Whatever it is you think I look like, fine, that's cool, right? That is okay with me. Ooh, JB has a very nice sentence there. JB says you look racially ambiguous. You look racially ambiguous. And that is that's a very good sentence. Very good. Racially ambiguous. I'm going to buy a new phone next week. Yes, right? So if you already knew this, right? If your plan was to buy a new phone next week before you said it, then yes, that's a very good sentence. Well done. Arish says you come from everywhere. That is what I always say, right? When people ask me, where are you from? I always say I am from the planet, right? I am a man of the world. I am from everywhere, right? and that's cool with me, right? I love the planet, right? I love everybody from everywhere. It's an awesome world that we live in. Makawi says, Karim, because you are Arab, you can pronounce all the letters correctly. I don't know what you mean by which letters, but yeah, I can speak Arabic if that's what you're asking. All right, so carrying on. So we talked about be going to. Now let's look at the present continuous. And some of you have already been using this in the chat and have been typing sentences with it. So good job, you guys. But let's take a look, right? So using the present continuous, remember, again, to talk about a future plan, right? So we are having lunch together tomorrow. We are having lunch together tomorrow, right? Where are you meeting Joe this afternoon? Hey, where are you meeting Joe this afternoon? I am, right? I am seeing a musical tonight with my friend. There's no difference. You're still saying the same thing. What it means is you're talking about something that is a plan. You're talking about something that you already decided before, right? So that's it. The only thing is we just have two ways of doing that, right? So it's up to you. If you want to say be going to, that's cool. If you want to use the present continuous way, that's also cool, right? But basically it's two options, right? So you have options when you want to say something. That's it. But both of them are the same. Both of them are the same thing. Smrt says you pronounce Arab names correctly, which is rare to happen. Well, it's rare for non-Arabs, Smrt, but I technically I am an Arab, right? So it's I would hope that I should be able to speak my own language. What are you guys saying? I am depositing some money in the bank tomorrow. Yes, that's good. I'm seeing Jack out to the station. Yes, that's okay. Both of them, yes, Jamshed, yes. Both of them show decided actions. This is what I'm trying to tell you here, right? There isn't much difference in using be going to and present continuous. It's just a different way to say the same thing, right? So it's up to you. If you want to say, or you want to talk about a future plan using be going to, that's one choice. The other choice is you can talk about the future plan using the present continuous. That's it. But they're both, yes, they're both ways that you can show decided actions like you asked. All right, carrying on. Now, be going to is normal for explaining our intentions and your decisions about the future, right? So now let's break down remember, so far, right, I said what? I said both of them are ways to talk about things that are plans in the future, right? So that's still true. Both of them are two different ways to talk about plans in the future. But if you really want to look into it, there is a very small difference but it's almost non-noticeable, right? So let's take a look at it. So it says, be going to is normal for explaining our intentions and decisions about the future, which is what we just said, right? So I'm going to see the movie sometime next week. Is she going to make a reservation? We aren't going to do that this week, right? So normal. Now, the present continuous, it's similar, right? It has the same meaning, basically. But what you're doing is you are emphasizing or you are implying, right, that something is already arranged, right? Like it's not just a plan, it's a plan and you did some things already to arrange this plan, right? You already did some effort into making this plan. It's not just a thought. So, for example, I'm seeing a movie tonight with my friend. We are meeting at the theater at 6:50 p.m., right? So, you're still talking about a future plan. This just makes people understand a little bit that, oh, you probably made some arrangements. Maybe you already bought the tickets, something like that. I'm flying to Thailand next week. I just got my ticket, right? I am flying to Thailand next week. I just got my ticket. So it's not just an idea in your head. No, you did something. You bought the ticket, right? So that's what we mean, right? You're implying that some kind of arrangement, right, or organizing has been made by you, of course, right? So that's it. That's really the difference between them, and it's almost a non-noticeable difference, right? It's almost a non-noticeable difference. And if I'm being honest with you guys, most people will not even know, right? So, and I mean native speakers. I'm talking about native speakers. Most of them will not realize really what the difference is, and a lot of them probably don't even know, right? Most people think they're the same. Yes, Karim, that is a good sentence, and welcome to the class, Karim. I didn't see you there. The company is raising salaries of their employees this month. Yes, Bisma, yes, right? And see, that's the thing. It implies that an arrangement has been happened, which means they probably already calculated, right, and sat down and figured out how much it's going to cost and all that sort of stuff. Yes, JB, that's what yes, exactly. I agree 100%. Yes, most native, the majority actually, yeah, most native English speakers don't even know the difference, right? They have no idea that there is a difference. So you guys know more than them, which is pretty good. Okay. Be careful of the differences in form between be going to and the present continuous when go is the main verb of the sentence, right? So that's it. That's the only thing you really have to be careful with, right? So sometimes go is going to be the main verb of the sentence. So for example, be going to. We are going to go shopping after class, right? So here is an example where go is your main verb, for example, right? We are going to go, right? Shopping after class. I am not going to go to the party. Are you going to go to the library today? We are going shopping after class, right? So I know you guys know the difference because you've been writing excellent sentences in the chat, right? So that's it. The only difference here is we add go after we are going to, right? And go here acts as a main verb of the sentence, and that's it. Present continuous, of course, we don't have the go, right? You just go in with your gerund, right? So we are going shopping after class. I'm not going to the party. Are you going to the library today, right? Jamshed is saying going is more formal or the present continuous. I wouldn't really say one is more formal than the other, Jamshed. Not in this case, because we're not really using slang or contractions or anything like that. It's just two different ways of saying the same thing. But yeah, so I wouldn't personally say one is more formal than the other, really. Yes. Okay, now we're going to be talking about uncertainty. Now, what is uncertainty? Who knows what uncertainty means? Nobody knows what uncertainty means? All right, so uncertainty. Yes, not sure. Thank you, JB. I was waiting for you, JB. Come on, you're my right-hand grammar dude. Not definite when you are not sure about something. Yes, excellent. All of you guys are giving me good explanation for uncertainty. So that is it, right? So uncertainty is the opposite of certainty, right? And if you are certain, that means you are sure, right? So uncertainty is when you are not sure about something. So when we are unsure about what we will do in the future, we can describe that you are not sure, right? You can describe your uncertainty with the modal verbs may or might, right? And that makes sense if you think about it, because may and might, what do they talk about? They imply, right, or they give the feeling or the meaning of possibility. Something it's possible to happen, right? But it's also possible not to happen, right? So that's why we use them for the uncertainty. Rosa has a sentence. I'm moving to a new place next week. I've already got the new house's keys. Yes, that's a very good sentence, Rosa. Very well done. Not sure or unsure. Both of them are fine, Arij. You can say I'm not sure or I'm unsure. That's fine. Okay. So remember, there's no difference between may or might. Both of them are exactly the same. No difference whatsoever. So for example, what are you doing tonight? I may go to the gym, but I haven't decided yet. You can also say I might go to the gym. Exactly the same. No difference between may and might, right? So I may go to the gym, but I haven't decided yet. I might go to the gym, but I haven't decided yet. No, Solo Wolf. I wouldn't say I would go to the gym. Because that sounds like a conditional sentence, right? I would go to the gym if I had time, for example. I may watch the game tonight. Yes, Jamshed, that's a good sentence. Karim, that's like a full paragraph, man. That's a lot. I'm going to visit the border area next week near Kashmir, but I will not be able to end up visiting that area because I heard, not I listened, I heard some news on the radio that the circumstances are not good at the border. Yeah, that's a very long sentence, Karam, but that's fine. I might want to go home tonight, but I'm not really sure the ticket is still available. I might want to go home tonight, but I'm not really sure the ticket is still available. The sentence is fine. I might want to go home tonight. Why? Where are you? Why might you? Don't you usually want to go home every night? Why might is my question. But yeah, that's a fine sentence. I may do some housework today. Yes, JB, that is a very good sentence. I am so nervous my project might be approved, or it might not be. Yeah, I might be promoted to a new position. Yes, I might go to bed, not the bed. Noor, I might go to bed. Yes, that's it. All of you are writing it correctly, right? So last sentence, are you going to Lucy's party on Friday night? Lucy! Lucy's party, I have to say Lucy like that every time I hear that name. I don't know why. I think it's from the show Everybody Loves Lucy. If you guys know that show, I'll be very surprised if you know that show. It's a very, very, very old show. But yeah, it's called I Love Lucy, if you're interested. It's a very old but very popular show. So I may, but I have a lot of homework to do this weekend, so I'm not sure it's a good idea. Are you going to Lucy's party on Friday night? I might, but I have a lot of homework to do this weekend, so I'm not sure it's a good idea. I may stay home for today. I may stay home for today. Yeah, I would say I may stay home today, or I may stay home for the day, right? If you want to sound more natural. Um, what is the difference between might and probably? Muaz has a question. Um, okay, so might is not probability, might is possibility, right? So that's the difference. There's a difference between possible and probable, right? So possible is 50-50. That means it could happen or it could not happen, right? You're not sure, right? But the chance exists, right? The possibility exists. So for example, let's say my son asks me, hey dad, can we go to the cinema or can we go to the movies this weekend? I could say possibly. So possibly means we might, right? So maybe yes, maybe no. I did not say yes and I did not say no, right? So possibly we might. If I say one more time the question, hey dad, can we go to the movies this weekend? If I say probably, now probably is different. Probably is not 50% anymore. It's more than 50%. That means there is a higher chance that we could go. I still did not say yes, right? So if I say probably, that doesn't mean yes, but it's better than possibly, right? Because it's more than 50%. Still, there is a chance that we will not go, but now the chance is better, right? That we can go. So that's it. So I hope that's clear. I may go to Hurghada this weekend. Yes. JB, no, he's not talking about Hungary, JB. He's talking about Hurghada or Garda'a, which is it's a city near the Red Sea in Egypt, and it has one of the best diving or scuba diving websites, sites in the world. So if anybody out there likes diving or scuba diving, you definitely should go to Garda'a. It has one of the best diving in the world. Clear as crystal, or you could say crystal clear. Yeah, it's not wrong to say clear as crystal either. You can say that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's an expression also that says crystal clear, right? So crystal clear. So that's it, you guys. We have done it. You guys made it till the end of the exercise, not the exercise, of the lesson today. And you guys have been doing pretty good. Very, very, very impressed with all your sentences in the chat. Very well done. So let's, you guys want to do some exercises? Who wants to do exercises? If you want to do some exercises, if I get 6 people in the chat to say yes, then we'll do some exercises. If not, I will let you guys whoosh, fly away. So great, yes, 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 that's 4. I need 2 more, come on, 2 more. And we can do some exercises. And boom, there we go. We're doing some exercises. Okay. Usually if I ask my students, hey, do you want to do some exercises? Everybody, they start looking everywhere else. That's why I like doing this stream. You guys always want to do exercises, which is cool. I like that. All right. So that's, what should we do? What should we do? Let me first make a copy for you guys, and I'll share it with you so you guys can do the exercises. So sign in. Are we in? Yes, we are in. So file, make a copy for myself, please. Thank you. And I don't need this anymore. I can close that. And let me no, I don't want to change the header. All right, let's change the sharing options. So go to advanced, change, and anyone with the link, yes, copy this. All right, so I'm going to give you guys the exercise in the chat. I'm pasting it in the chat right now. Make sure you all download it so you can use it as much as you like. So and let's begin. Oh, there we go. I can see some people coming in already. Now, which exercise should we do? Let's see. First one is Okay, what's the second exercise? Knock the door. Okay. And what's the third exercise? Complete the conversations with verbs using will, be going to, the present continuous, or may and might. In some conversations, more than one answer is possible. What do you guys think? Someone says the hardest one. Yeah! Give me a challenge. Which one is the hardest one? I agree. I think I should give you guys the hardest one because you guys always answer perfectly. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a challenge. Let's see. So let's. I think 3 is the most interesting one because there's a lot of possibilities in it. But I don't know if that is going to take a long time then for us to do it. All right, so let's do number let's do number 3, right? So let's go down to number 3, you guys, and let us. Let's begin with the. I'll tell you what. Let's start with the first 2, right? So A and B, right? Just A and B for now, right? So A and B. Please don't do any more so that I can see the answers in the chat, right? So I don't lose all the answers that you're writing. So A and B. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes and I will come back. Solo Wolf says, can you zoom in? I can zoom in, but it's not going to help you out, Solo Wolf, because I can't show both pictures at the same time. That's why I shared the document with you. You can download the document yourself, and you can you have the whole all the exercises, right? So yeah, so just download it from the link that I shared with you guys. Because zooming in is not gonna. I can't show both. I can't show both exercises. All right, so I'll give you guys 2 minutes and I will be back. So where is the music? There's the music. Where is me? I'm gonna go out. So 1, 2. Okay, you guys, let's see what you guys are doing. Solo Wolf, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for coming to the class today. I appreciate it, and yeah, I hope you have a good night. Thank you. All right, so let us see. What did you guys do? All right, so first of all, it says here, what are your plans for the weekend, right? What are your plans for the weekend? So actually, I am not too sure. So she's not very sure. She's uncertain. There's a festival downtown that I may or might check out, right? So she's not sure if she's going to do this or not, and that's why she's using may or might. Now, the second one, which is you guys started answering. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. You're so welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you coming to the class. Thank you. So the jazz festival. Something to that. I have an extra ticket. Why don't we go together, right? So most of you said what for the jazz festival? Most of you said, dum 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 dum. I'm going to that. I will go with you. I'm going to that. You guys didn't number your answers, so it's hard to figure out which one is for what. I'm going to, yes, Rosa also, she said I'm going to Judith. Everybody's saying I'm going to for the first one, which I would say is the correct answer, right? So I'm going to. I'm going to that. Now, it makes sense to say going to. Why? Because look at what she's saying. She's saying, I have an extra ticket. So it's very clear that this is a plan. She already decided a long time ago she's going because she has a ticket and she bought the ticket, right? So I'm going to that. I have an extra ticket. Why don't we go together? So very good job if you guys picked up on that. Today, Karim's last class. Why? Am I dying? What's happening? Do you know something that I don't? Why is today my last class? I don't know, Julian. Why are you asking that? I have no idea what you are talking about. But no, today is not my last class. I'm going to be here every week. I'm not going anywhere. Today is my last class. Is everything okay? You're not planning on killing me, Julian, or something, are you? Okay, right. So that's the reason why I would say I'm going to makes most sense, right? For the first answer, right? Because she has a ticket. She planned a long time ago and she bought tickets. So yeah, I'm going to. Kent said it's the last class for December. Ooh, I see what you mean. I see. No, not for me. I will be here every Wednesday throughout December and the holidays, right? So yeah, I'll be here every Wednesday. Don't worry about it. I am not taking a break from the streaming, right? So I'll be doing the streaming as normal. And actually, believe it or not, but I am not promising anything yet. Okay, so no promises. I might, because after the final tests or the final exams in the college, I have about 2 weeks or 3 weeks where I don't have college, right? So I only have my morning job, which is teaching English. So I'm actually thinking during those 3 weeks, maybe I'll do more than one stream a week. But no promises, so don't hold me on my word, right? I still did not finish sort of thinking about everything and seeing how it's going to work and planning, right? So I'm not stopping the classes, and there's a possibility, right? I may do more than once a week, but yeah, so we'll see, right? So, but no, I'm not taking a break during the holidays, you guys. I'll be doing the stream as usual. Great, and you guys seem to like that, which is good. So no. See, that's what I said. I said you don't have my. I'm not promising that I'm doing more than one class, but you have my word that yes, I will be doing. I'm not gonna stop, right? So I'm not taking a break. I'm not taking a holiday from the stream. But you cannot have my word for more than one class, right? I'm not sure about that yet, but definitely my Wednesday classes will be the same. Sean, you can ask Sean. I honestly have no idea what Sean's plans are. Makawi says, let's make it a probability, not a possibility. That is very good. That's great. That means you got the difference between the two. Very nice. I would love to. Look, I really would love to, because you guys know I really like doing the stream. I really actually genuinely enjoy it. But I can't make any promises, right? Because I'm not sure about a few things yet, how I'm going to do them. So I can't promise that yet, right? So I'll try my best, but I can't promise more than two once a week. Okay, so carrying on. Wow, that's a great idea. I guess you there. It's 3 p.m. outside Granville Station. Okay, right? Now, most of you, I've lost all the answers now because of all of your questions. Oh, there we go, Jafar. Oh, hey, Jafar, didn't see you in the chat there before. Welcome to the class. I guess I will meet you there. Yes, that's correct. I'll, or I will. Yes, right? So I guess and that is exactly what you guys want to say, right? So I guess or I will, right? So I'll or I will meet you there, right? So again, it makes sense to say that I'll, right? It makes a lot of sense to say I'll, because you just decided right now, right? Remember, you were asking her, hey, are you going to go to this thing? She's like, yeah, I have an extra ticket. Do you want to come with me? And then you're like, yeah, of course, right? So you decided right now. And that's why it makes sense to say I will for the second one. So good job for everyone who got that. Oh, hey, Abdelmanem, you are coming at the very end of the class, but thanks for coming. Hi from London. Hi, thanks for coming to the class. Let's keep the hope alive. Yes, let's keep the hope alive, right? So I'll keep the hope alive, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen, Rosa. And I still need to do food AF, and I have so much stuff to do. It's not easy. It's not easy. I need more than 24 hours in one day. 24 hours are not cutting it. Now, that's a good expression, right? If something is not cutting it, that means it's not good enough, right? It's not good enough. 24 hours a day are not cutting it. Okay. Perfect. What's the last one? Oh, yeah, sorry. Perfect. I will. So, again, for this one, I would say I'll see you then, for the exact same reason, because you just decided right now as you were talking, after you discovered that she has an extra ticket and you said you're coming. So okay, I'll see you then, right? And that's it. So most of you guys, I think actually all of you got this. Arij says, is your food AF live? No, it is not live. That would be a nightmare. That'll be, I don't even know how to do it live. Well, I know how, but I don't think it's going to work to do that live. It's going to be very, very hard. And yeah, no, not now. You can find that out on the channel, Abdelmanem AF. You can find out what AF means if you go to my channel. I cannot tell you here, right? And please, nobody write it, guys, right? Let's keep it clean. Nobody write it in the chat, please. You should make a live cooking show. That would be interesting, but that would be cool, because then somebody else is going to be doing the camera and filming and doing the lights and editing, and that's why I'm saying it's very hard to do it live by myself, right? Because I do everything. I film, I edit, I have to make sure the light is okay, that the colors are okay. It's a very, very long process. So yeah, that's why, right? I can't really do the show live. Here, I'm not doing anything, right? This is live. It's easy because I'm just sitting down. I just have to remember a few buttons, and I have two screens that are in front of me, and I'm not doing much really. But a live cooking show might be a bit difficult. Oh, that will be. I don't think you can help me, Rosa. I have a feeling that I will learn from you. I would, yeah. You have your hands full. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. More than another good expression is I think I bit off more than I can chew. Right. So when you bite, you take the bite is so big that you cannot really chew it properly, right? Because it's too big. So yeah, I'm doing more than I should at the moment, really. But I can't back out now, right? So I gave my word for a lot of things, so I cannot back out. I have to do them. McCawie will come and help eat the food. Oh man, that's okay, McCawie. I have a very good. I have one of the best people in the world that does that. My wife. So yeah, she's very good at eating, and I'm the one who does the cooking. All right, B. Let's check out B. Yes, Julian, we will not forget you. You're welcome to come, of course. All right, B. What do we have? We have I, and then you're blank. Out for a run. Do you feel like joining me, right? Do you feel like joining me? So you're talking to somebody and you're asking them a question at the end, right? Hey, do you feel like you want to come and join me, right? So so the answer for this one is, what did you guys say? Where did the answers go? Oh, very good. Yes, yeah, all of you actually. Not most of you. All of you, I think. Yeah, I think all of you got this. Very nice. Very, very nice. So I'm going out for a run, right? I'm going out for a run. Do you feel like joining me? And then you're on the other side, so this is new information for you, right? Because the first person just called you and they're telling, hey, this is the plan and this is what I'm doing, right? Do you want to come? So if you don't know, right, this is new for you, so now you're deciding and you're saying, a run? Oh, okay, I will, right? And most of you also, again, all of you got that correct. So I will. And I would say get, right? So I will get changed, right? So I'm going to go change my clothes, basically, right? That's what you're saying. I will go change my clothes. I will get changed. Yeah, that's it. You guys got it. Very, very well done. Okay, now, so you guys have the exercise and you can practice as much as you like. But I think all of you get the idea, right? So all of you got the difference between will and be going to, and the two different types of be going to in the present continuous. So yeah, very, very nice. I'm very happy with you guys. All of you deserve a virtual high five. Nicely done. Okay, so let's see. I just want to say one thing before I finish today's lesson. Because a lot of people ask questions and then they're like, hey, you said this, but you said that, and all that sort of stuff. So let me just explain something, right? When we explain grammar, right, as English teachers, we are telling you the grammar, right? Like the original grammar, right? The rules that have been written, the law that we cannot, that we can't really change, right? So that's the grammar that we talk about usually in the class. However, what's very important to understand is there is what we call the colloquial language, right? The colloquial language. And very simply, what that means is the language that we use on a daily basis, right? The living language, right? And the living language usually does not reflect or match the grammar very well, right? Because we're people, right? So people like to mess things up. That's what we do. So. How do I? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, Abdulmanam. I'll give you the exercise. I have it right here. I'll paste the link for you one more time, Abdulmanam, so you can download the exercise if you didn't get it earlier, and for anybody else that didn't get it. So there it is. You guys can get it in the chat. So yeah, so as I was saying, right, just please remember, right, it's very important to realize that people use the language the natural way, right, the day-to-day stuff that people use it, and this is true for any language. It's not just English, right? Because I can see this in my other language that I can speak, right? And many people tell me the same thing everywhere in the world, right? Usually the living language, right, the language that is alive, that people use every day, right, on a daily basis, we break a lot of the grammar rules. We don't really follow most of the grammar rules, well, not most of them, but we break a lot of them. What I'm trying to say is, it's not uncommon to find people who will use be going to for something that they decided right now, right? And it's not uncommon for people to use will about a future plan, right? So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because a lot of students come and say, hey, you said this and you said that and I don't know what. Yeah, I said this because that is the rule, that's the law, but I cannot control how people use it, right? And honestly, because of also living with colloquial language, right, living the living language every day with people, even as teachers, we don't necessarily always follow the grammar rules, right, or the correct grammar rules, because we're part of the world, right? So, so I always like to make it very, very clear in students' minds that yes, we're teaching you the correct grammar and everything, but you might not find it when you go out into life, right? Or you might not find it in movies, or you might not find it in songs, and things like that. And that's very normal, right? It's not strange. That's very normal in every language in the world, right? So just remember that. But yeah, but I think you guys got today's lesson. Dum dum dum. And that's pretty much it. So let's end. I'll wrap up very quickly, and then I'll give you guys the movie quote for this week, and I will let you go away. So remember, please remember, go to Smrt Live, or Smrt English, sorry, Smrt English, subscribe over there, hit the like button, and you will know when my classes are, when Kent's awesome classes are, and when Sean's also awesome classes are, right? So if you want to know, instead of wondering every week, just subscribe, and to know you have to press this thing right there, right? So you can you see it? Am I covering it? No, you guys can see it. Okay, right? So you need to press the bell, right? If you want to get a notification to tell you when is the next lesson. And as usual, go down. You can look at Sean's face, but don't do anything, just look. No touching, right? No touching, and just ignore it, right? But you can look, that's fine. Click on my face. And when you click on my face, it will take you to my channel, right? So Smrt English with Karim. And remember, you guys, our goal is to destroy Sean's subscriber number, right? So this is the target. Let's do it. I know we can do it. I believe that we can. So let's do that, right? Let's decimate Sean's subscriber number. And that's a good word that you guys should know what it means. Maybe tell me in the comments below, what does decimate mean? And that's it, right? So you can go to my channel, you will check out Phrases with Karim. Very, very nice, short, super short videos, 1 minute, 2 minutes. I share a phrase, you guys guess what it means, and we get to interact and have fun, right? Or you can watch the Vancouver Out and About, which is not really English related, but I show you cool places around Vancouver that I go to, right? And that's it. So you guys, also a lot of people always ask me about the music, so I have a playlist for all the music that I play on my channel at the bottom, and you can find it there. Now, also, please, I would appreciate it a lot if you guys check out my personal channel, which is Food AF. And yeah, anybody who eats or enjoys food, please come and check it out. I think you will enjoy it. I never use recipes, and I cook everything from my mind. And so yeah, so there are some interesting recipes and combinations of things that I do on the channel, and I hope you guys like it. So Food AF, please subscribe to me over there, and please also, well, it's up to you if you want to hit the bell button or not, but please subscribe because it helps. It helps a lot, right? It tells YouTube that hey, people like this channel, and then YouTube spreads my channel a little bit more, right? But I make no money from this, zero money. But yeah, I would appreciate it a lot if you guys can subscribe to me over there. Facebook, of course, same thing. Don't forget to join our group, which is fantastic. We have 24,000 people in the group, which is great, right? So everybody's really, really cool in there, and people like to help each other out, answer each other's questions. If I'm free, if Sean's free, if anybody's free, also we usually like to get in there and try to answer some of your questions. So it's called Learn English on Facebook with Smrt, and that's it. So it is time, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to do the movie quote of the week. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Everybody ready? It's movie. Yes, it is movie quote time. Karim, 24 hours would you spend with your loved one after this live class? Oh, thanks, Judith. I appreciate that. Oh, Julian is already getting his fighting gloves on. He's saying that I will beat you, Summer. Summer, are you in there? Oh, yes, she is. Summer shoots back with, we will see, Julian. I like the competition very much. That is so cool. Oh, Summer says I was born ready. Shots fired. Ba-bam. And all right, so let's see. You guys are awesome. Let's check it out. Remember, I know I say this every week, but you guys never listen, so I have to. Don't tell me the answer in the chat, and you're not helping yourself. You're giving your competition hints, right? So so don't type the answer in the chat, right? I'm not going to see it, and then even if I do, I will pretend that I did not see it. And and yeah, because also after I close the chat, it goes away. But if you answer in the comment section under the video after I finish the stream, then your answer is there forever, and you can brag about being first forever. So here we go. Movie quote of the week. Which movie was I doing this week? Okay, I remembered which one this is, because last time I showed a little bit and Julian found the movie so quickly. You freaked me out, Julian. So let's do it. All right, so this is a quote from a very, 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 very cool movie. It's the kind of movie that messes with your brain, right? Which is one of my favorite kind of movies. And yeah, it's a really, really good movie. If you guys haven't seen this, when you find out what it is, oh, come on, Julian, you cannot know the movie. How do you do that? That's insane. All right, here we go. So here's the quote for this week, and it says, "Memory can change the shape of a room. It can change the color of a car. And memories can be distorted. They're just an interpretation. They're not a record, and they're irrelevant if you have the facts." Very, very powerful statement right there from the movie, which I'm not going to tell you what it is, because that's your job. So yeah, so that's it. If you guys know what movie this is, remember, lightning typing speed in the comment section below, and we will see who is the winner for this week, next week. So that's pretty much it. I think I can go big now. So let me go big. Shaboom! And there we go. I'm big. So yeah. So thanks, guys. I really had a lot of fun as usual. So thank you for that. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for sharing your very, very valuable time with me here on this on this stream every week. I really, really, really appreciate it. Oh, you guys are welcome. You are super, super welcome. No problem, guys. My pleasure. Totally, totally my pleasure. I sincerely mean that, right? I really have a lot of fun doing the stream every week, and yeah, Wednesdays are cool now because of this. I love Wednesdays. See, somebody always, man. People never listen to me. Jamshed, don't say the answer in the chat. You're not helping yourself. I just said I will ignore it. All right, you guys are welcome. Yes, you guys are super, super welcome. Slam dippin'. Yes, I am slam dippin'. I love that phrase. No worries, Jamshed. No worries, right? Just remember it for next class, right? No worries. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. I will be back next Wednesday at 3 p.m. at the same time on the same channel. Until then, I hope I see you over at Food AF. That would also make me very, very happy. And yeah, I really, really appreciate it. So until I see you next time, good morning, good evening, and good night. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Have a great, great, great day.